he just doesn't care. I mean, you look really cute there. You can stay there, but you have to behave. Like no butt licking. Hey guys, it's Vicky. Welcome back. Today I'm gonna be trying a few Brigitte Bardot hairstyles. Brigitte, if you're not familiar, is a former French actress who is very iconic for her style in the 60s. She always had long, beautiful, big hair and these really cute hairstyles. So I thought I would try to recreate some and show you guys along the way. I'm gonna try to do these my way as an easy... Look at him. He's so trying to do... What are you doing? Charlie! He knows better than that. I'm gonna try to do these as easy as possible because let's face it, lazy girl for life here. The very first hairstyle that I'm gonna try is this half up, half down kind of do, or at least it looks like it's pulled back. And she's obviously very famous for having her hair always super teased and like this beehive bump kind of thing going on here. So that's what I'm gonna do. But first, Brigitte has, of course, bangs. I don't have bangs. I mean, at least the hair at the front is not as short as it should be. But I'm gonna try to recreate that. They were long bangs nonetheless, which hopefully makes it a little bit more easier for me to create the illusion. Even though she had bangs, she always kind of parted them down the middle. So it looked something like this. So I'm gonna try to do that with some bobby pins. So I'm just taking the front ends of my hair and kind of creating like these little curtains. That's a great description. Curtains for my forehead. From now on, we are calling bangs forehead curtains because that's what they are. I love forehead curtains. I always wish forehead curtains looked better on me, but they never really have. I feel like I look dumb. But hey, that's not too bad. Hey girl, I see you, but I'm gonna do a better job of hiding the bobby pins. Yeah. By the way, if you're wondering what happened to my thumb, I sliced it open, or should I say I sliced a chunk of flesh off with a cheese grate that kind of looked like a potato peeler with a super big knife. After it happened, I looked down and I didn't realize what happened, or I think I was kind of in denial, and I was like, why is my knuckle, or like this part of the joint here, you know, the flesh, the meat with the wrinkles and everything, on the other side of my finger? And then I saw the blood, and then I started seeing white and got super dizzy and just yelled for help. Good times. This is a result of what happens when you let a clumsy girl in the kitchen. Okay, this looks pretty good. I think for now, we can always adjust and fix along the way. Looking super groovy, 60s, 70-esque. And we're gonna tease it. Now, I love Brigitte Bardot hair, and I always wanna wear it, but if there's one thing, ooh, I found one of my earrings. But if there's one thing that I hate when it comes to doing hair is teasing, because of the tangles. So I am going to very lightly tease and recreate that bump effect, mostly with bobby pins by pushing my hair up. Kind of like the way I did in my Easy Vintage Hairstyles video. So I'm taking this brush here and I'm just going up and down, and while pulling up to tease, but it's gonna be a very light tease. If you have curly hair that's on the drier side like me, you know the pain in the butt, especially if you have long hair, that it is to freaking get tangles out like bird nests. It is one of the most horrifying things ever. So that's the only thing I would have to say that I don't like about like 60s hair, or like just general teasing hair, is teasing hair and getting the tangles out. So I'm gonna lightly tease but create the bump mostly by using bobby pins. And thankfully these are like hairstyles that you can get away with it. Oh, rest in peace my hair. I have like this textured teasing spray from like Tease or something. I don't know. I don't really like it, but I'm just trying to finish it. But I guess it's for teasing, but hairspray would work just fine. I'm gonna go ahead and bring some hair to the sides. I think this was just part of her bangs, but whatever, it's an inspired look. It doesn't have to be perfect. What I'm gonna do is take my hair from the back, pinch it in, and like push it up like this, and then just pin it into place using as many bobby pins as possible. So yeah, you can see the gist of it. I'm just bobby pinning it into place until it feels secure enough that the bump's not gonna come down. For this particular hairstyle, she has some strands at the front, so I'm gonna leave a little bit right there. I think that about does it, and then pull the rest back. Everything keeps getting stuck. I mean, this is a great way to not lose your bobby pins though. You'll always know where they're at and always have them on hand. Ba-doom. Thank you. I'll be here all night. The only final thing for me to do is add this little bow to the back of my head with some more bobby pins. This is the final look. I know for a fact that this bow is not put on properly and it's probably looking a little messy back there right now, but I can't mess with it anymore. I didn't realize how hard it was gonna be to do my hair with this gauze on and an injured finger. Like literally everything keeps getting stuck to my thumb. So I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. I mean, it's really for demonstration purposes anyways, so you guys get the idea. Now we're gonna move on to the next hair. Okay, so for that next hairstyle, we're doing the cute little pigtails, which I think is a super adorable look for the summer. Again, I have the teased hair, and I don't know how she did this look from the back, but again, I'm cheating it with the same light tease and the bobby pins at the back of my head to push my hair up and create that beehive effect. And also, of course, the faux front parted bangs, aka forehead curtains. So what I'm just gonna do is part my hair down the middle from the back. In this image, she has like some hairs sticking out, so I'm gonna leave this little guy here. I'm gonna pull the rest back. From there, I'm just gonna braid it. I mean, instead of doing the braid forward, because then you'd have like the braids come in like this and it's not the same look, I'm gonna braid them like pulling my hair back. Now, normally I would tie these with little elastics, and I do have some, but they're all the way over there in the other room, and I'm too lazy to go get them. So I'm just gonna tie these with little red ribbons, which she's actually wearing in the reference image. So that should be enough to hold the braids down. And then there you have it, the pigtails. The very last hairstyle, I think this is probably my favorite one. I mean, they're all very cute, but just the overall volume and simplicity of this one, I just love. It's this updo, oh my goodness. This lovely little voluminous updo with curls. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea how she recreated it. I'm just gonna invent my own thing and we'll see how it turns out. What I'm gonna do is take some strands of hair, again, part those or set them aside. And then we're gonna put the rest of the hair up. You're just gonna put it all up in a really, really high ponytail. That's gonna sit right at the top of your head. Okay, I'm gonna set this hair aside for now. And really all that I'm gonna do is just take about 1-inch strands or so and pin curl them into the top of my head. So I'm basically just taking the strand, wrapping it around my 2 index and middle fingers, and then taking a bobby pin, praying it doesn't get stuck on the gauze, and pinning it in. And I'm only gonna do that for a few strands at the top, like at the front. You don't need the curls to be super perfect. Actually, if anything, you want them to be big and loose because it's a big kind of plop hairstyle at the top of your head. So perfection is not necessarily needed here. If anything, it looks cute if it's a little on the messier end. That about does it for the front in terms of curls and pinning things in. For the rest of her hair, on the side reference image, it looks like it's tucked in. So I'm just gonna take the rest of the hair in the back, brush it through just to smooth it out, and then tuck it in and secure it in place with bobby pins. For the front of my hair, I'm gonna again try to do the whole faux front middle parted bangs. I'm actually gonna twist it out this time. I feel like her bangs were flipped out here, so we're gonna do that instead. And then for the rest of these little hairs, I'm just gonna pin them back. And that's it. That's all that I have for today, folks. Hopefully you guys liked my take on these Brigitte Bardot hairstyles. I feel like they're pretty easy to achieve. I mean, I'm always trying to make things pretty simple on here, and also they're just simple hairstyles themselves, which is what's so great about them because they're for everyday wear. Wow. You can't beat a good classic hairdo. If you like this video, like this video. Also like it to send positive vibes so that this finger doesn't get infected and falls off. Subscribe if you have not already. I'd love to have you back on here. As always, sending you guys a really big virtual hug wherever it is that you are in the world. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.